Sarah, I found a beautiful rock. This is a specimen of God's bounty through the geological ages, perhaps from the Precambrian, but that is one beautiful rock.
You have an eye for beauty. Bill, I want to show you something else on an educational note.
All right. We're going to show something of here with Lester for an educational interlude.
Not only are we doing some scouting, we're also trying to save the environment, the oyster flats.
Ooh.
And this little shell up on top of the oyster right here, that is, I don't know the name, we'll know it in about 10 minutes when we go to our other spot.
Yeah.
But that kills oysters. It bores a hole into the shell, and that's why we find all these dead ones. And these are the cause of it right there. See how it's attached to the oyster? Sarah, you looking over here? Sarah?
Right there.
Sarah? See how it's attached? And that's what it was trying to do. It was trying to suck the life right out of that oyster. I'm going to take that home and smash it because that's what they say to do.
Okay.
The other spot we've got is a collection spot over there. I'll show you. They say to always grab these and throw them in the bucket. It's the end of your devastating life.
Sarah, now you got to be careful with that there camera. You don't want to drop it in the mud.
Oyster. It's a pretty oyster. It's nice and shiny. I think I'm gonna name this one Lester and Sarah.
Go to Crab City.
Cod City.
Oh, right.
Crab City. I don't know. We might have missed the time. You know what kind of shell this is?
No.
It's just a shell.
A crab shell.
As in like Shell gas station? Nobody buy gas from Shell. This is a scallop. Everybody loves scallops. This is a scallop. Those are out in the deeper water. They dredge them. These little dredges with sharp steel hooks, and there's a bag behind, and they pull them up and throw them all on a board and look and say, hey, that's a scallop, and they keep it. It's got to be the right size. Stay tuned.
Hey guys.
Well, here we are down at Wellfleet. We're going to do some oystering. We just got done scouting, and we're going to make sure we abide by the laws and try to learn the different creatures that we have a potential to get. So let's take a look at this board over here, Bill, and see what all these rules are about. Well, first, this is only for taking shellfish by recreational shellfish permit owners. The reason they say that is because there's a huge commercial industry here for Wellfleet oysters. But they do, in the goodness of their hearts, they save a portion of the area for the general public that have permits. So it's a fun family pastime, and plus we get to eat nature's bounty. Folks, don't tell anybody. We're here at the Wellfleet Oyster Flats. World famous. Quahog, right? A bucket. Gloves, which we spoke about yesterday. Rubber boots to protect your feet. Oysters. Wellfleet oysters. Don't tell anybody like I told you already. This is the secret. As you can see if you look around, Bill, there's oysters everywhere. You just gotta find the legal size. Sarah, come here. Look at this thing. That is a quality oyster right here. See how big that guy is? I'll show you what you do. Hold that one for me. See, this one is attached. They're always attached to something. What you can do is I use a little pry bar, protective gloves. That's a rock. And that's a shell. You gotta smash them off to separate them. So you can go whack there. Now I go with that. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is a very nicely cleaned up Wellfleet oyster. Let's go put those in the bucket. We'll measure them to make sure they're legal. And we'll go from there.
My hat is getting wrinkly.
Here's another one for you, kid. I don't know to say Lester didn't give you. This is like taking candy
From a baby.
in a candy shop. Sarah, that's another beautiful... Oh my God, look out, he's gonna eat you, Sarah. That crab just almost tried eating you. Look at that guy right there. Here, let me just...
Ah!
I told you, Sarah. He's like, oh man, don't step on me again. There's his cousin, the Snail family, walking around. Little rascals, get out of here. Go back to Fitchburg. Life is good, Sarah.
Oh my God!
Look at them guys. Got a bunch of hitchhikers on this one though. Get rid of them.
Kevin, you get me excited.
What do you think, Bill? I think Mud Pie would enjoy that one.
You a boxer?
I'd like to thank our sponsor, MP Crowley Company, today, for inviting us out here to the Wellfleet Oyster Flats, local excavating company. That
That guy is...
if you have any needs, call Mike.
Whoa!
Crowley.
My hat!
Today is mostly a day where Lester will show us how it's done, because Bill is not really an oyster man here, but we're here today at the Wellfleet Oyster Flats with my good friend Lester, and he's going to show you how to oyster up a couple of oysters, and perhaps we'll cohort a couple of quahogs too.